second part of this. You see, on stage, there's a toolbox. Now, if you see the toolbox, the first thought that you think when you see anyone around or with a toolbox is that they have tools in it and they possibly know how to fix something. Because the thought comes into our minds that anybody that's carrying tools must know how to use them. I mean, what's the other reason why you would carry tools? To fix something, so you must know what you are doing. It's an ordinary toolbox. But you've already got in your head that the person has a skill that is specific to what is inside of the toolbox. So now they set the toolbox down. And they begin to pull out a hammer. Okay, we know that we associate a hammer basically with everything, but mostly, for those of us who know, carpentry. But everyone uses a hammer. But then the next tool is more precise. The individual pulls out a pipe wrench. So you're thinking, this individual must be a plumber, because carpenters don't use a pipe wrench. Oh, but HVAC people do. Okay? Electricians do. So now it gets more vague. Then he pull out a measuring tape. And you go, well, plumbers use a measuring tape, and HVAC people use a measuring tape, and electricians use measuring tape, so it's still a little fuzzy. Then they pull out a level. Oh, well, hey, listen, electricians use it, and my point is this. When you want to be specific in what it is that you do, and you have a toolbox, inside it, there are things that are utilized for skills. You have to have the right tools. If the tools that you have are not designed to fit the job, then you will take more time than necessary to build what you have to build. Our problem as leaders is that many have been ill-equipped to lead. We've been taught how to manage. We've even been taught how to supervise. But many have not been taught the principles of leadership or given the tools that were necessary to allow us to function in the capacity that we were born with. Because somebody told us that you needed to do this, that, and the other in order to be a leader. However, you already had the innate ability inside of you. The difference is that they gave you tools of a general contractor, and you were more specified. You were a plumber. You were an electrician. You were an HVAC specialist. You were another trade, and so you took what you had and you developed management skills and you developed supervisory skills. But you never developed leadership skills. I'm going to help you develop skills that are not in your general toolbox, but skills that are more specific to your trade. Everyone that's in here, you're supposed to be a leader. Remember, you heard me say this before. Leaders are not made. Leaders are born. We all are born with an innate ability to lead. Some are more overt, some are more covert. You have those of us who lead by simply example, but we don't know that we're leaders. So we are the reluctant leader. And then there are those of us who lead because we just feel like we know where we're going. It doesn't matter We just seem to have that strength. You know those children who just seem to be naturally born leaders, where they're just leading everybody and telling everybody what to do. They're overt leaders, and that leadership will take them far. The problem is, going unchecked and undeveloped, it becomes dictatorial.